everybody, this is Tara from My Artsy Mind, and I am back for part 3 of my Junky Junk Journal. And as you can tell, my desk is covered with, junk mail and packaging, and I have an old magazine and an old calendar from 2013, and clothing tags, all kinds of things, food packaging. So I'm going to start by making some ephemera, I think is the decision. And although maybe I'll do the cover. I was thinking of putting this on the cover of that, because I think that bird will fit awful nice there. So maybe we'll start with that. Let's see. So, let me decide what is would work. I did that, it would work too. Yeah, I might as well just do it straight in the corner, huh? If I go this way, should have thought about some of this. You know what? Maybe I'll wrap it around a little bit. Yeah, because I really want to show that off. Okay. No, I don't think I want it exact either. So, I'm just going to make a few little marks then. Let's see. Let's do... I'm going to cut off his head if I go straight there, huh? Here, you know what? Let's do this. Where is my ruler? There it is. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this part. I'm going to take his little head right to the top of the journal. Give me a better idea here. I'm still going to have to take off some off the bottom. And I'm also going to have to figure out how to figure out where to put the hole for the center. Oops, that didn't work, did it? Let's get the rest of that off there. Good enough. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have my speaker or my little microphone on. So give me a second here. Maybe this will improve. It might be wobbly for a second. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So somewhere around there. Oops. Did that work? Oh, it did work. Okay, good. So that kind of fits there. Now I just need to figure out how to decide on that part. I'm thinking, there's so much stuff in here. I can lay this down. Maybe I can find that indent there. Let's see. Yeah, let's use... Just kind of indent it a little bit so I can see. There. That works. Cool. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back. Maybe if I use the sharper part, maybe I can actually get it to tear. I'd rather have it a little bit distressed. There we go. And now I bet that will pop right up out of there. Looky there. Perfect. Oh, cute little thing there. So, the front cover will be decorated using a magazine piece. There, I like that. Perfect. So that's going to go on the front cover. And I think I'm going to save that for later. Okay, I'll put that aside. And now let's do some focusing on some ephemera. So one of the things I wanted to do is I'm going to take this little candy bar box and turn it into 2 little notepads, because I've got some good wide spaces between the cover and the first signature and the back signature and the back cover. And I think I can make it so that I can fit these into one of those little baggies with the Ziploc-y closure. So I am going to, let's open this up, as long as I don't ruin the box. I think it'll make a great little because it's not too thick. Excellent. So let's cut this down, clean it up a little. Okay, so if you're coming in a little late, this is the 3rd video in a Junky Junk Journal, I guess craft along with me type of thing. I've been wanting to do a Junky Junk Journal for over a year now, and I've been saving little things here and there for it. Oops, let's see, how's that look? There we go. And after my big cleanup here in the studio, I decided, you know, I was going to get rid of a bunch of things, and I'm like, I might as well at least just make the journals. And this is, these 2 journals that I've got going here are all out of one grocery bag, paper bag full of stuff that I've been saving. So this is kind of weirdly upside down. I don't mind that would be on the back of my little notebooks. Let's see, how big is this guy? Just about 7. So, where did my cutter go? I have a paper cutter somewhere. Hold on, I think I left it at the other table. Okay, I am back. I did leave it over there. Here we go. So I'm going to cut this about 3.5. Right, because that was pretty darn close to 7. Just a tad more than 7. There. So yeah, I think these will make 2 cute little journals, and that way, this way I can also now maybe decorate them. Got some fun little things here. I think I will take those out. So this was a flyer for the flowers that get delivered. Just pretty, so I'm going to use it. I think I'll put the flowers on the front. Maybe I'll put the sentiment on the back. I guess it won't matter what's on it where. So put these together, and then I'll put these together. Alright. And then to make those covers a little cuter, I do have, this is tissue paper that was in a box from Christmas for a pair of shoes, and it's pretty cool because it's like the what do they call it, graphic design or the technical drawings for the shoes. Pretty neat. So I'm going to use some of this paper. I'm just going to tear into it. Oops. Yeah. Kind of wondering. Now I'm wondering if I should backtrack here. Let's see. This kind of cover. Maybe I'll get a bigger piece. There we go. And I kind of want the markings to be there. So I am going to just cut this. Oops. So I pulled this out of the burn pile. It was destined to go into the wood stove, so I saved it. Now let's see if there's enough of that for both of these. I go from there to there, go from there to there. Oh yeah, I got plenty. So I can cut that right in half. And I do apologize, this desk is a mess. But I have to say, it's awful fun not having to worry about being too precise and just kind of having fun with it. Excellent. So, do something like that. I wonder, maybe if I cover the inside too. Why not? Be interesting paper all the way around, wouldn't it? I think that's what I'm going to do. So I am going to go with super simple, just white Elmer's glue. with a little bit of water mixed in. Oops, I've had this one around for a while, so let me, there we go. Clean up some of that. And let's see, where is that magazine? So I will also be using parts of this magazine. The not so pretty parts. Let's see, back here there's some advertisements and stuff so that I don't get glue all over the place. So first things first, let's see, how do I want to go about this? I think I will use, there we go, a brush. I got some water here to put the brush in when I'm done, and a card to smush things down. All right. And I'm not going to be real careful about this. This is really just kind of a background. So let's get this glue on there. Let's get this on there. Right, a little bit off of each door. Yep, so it's got plenty of room on each side. I'm going to use my card make sure it's knocked down. Oops, there we go. There, get that fold in there. And then let's hit the inside. Let's do this side first. So using wet glue, I'm going to have to give this some time to dry, so I will move on to something else as we go along here. And that's going to go just down to here, so I don't know why I'm being so careful. Just do it. Just do it. There we go. Excellent. There. So I am going to set this aside and let that dry. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. We'll let this dry. And let's grab, oh, I don't want to use that sheet. This one will work. And let's go ahead and do the other one. Where is my, there it is. And that should fit the same. Yes. Excellent. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. Hit the inside. Make sure there's lots of glue. Fold it up. It's gonna barely make it on this one, but that's alright. Like I said, I am not too picky with this journal. I think it will all just work out fine. So I'm curious to know if any of you guys have made any journals like this. Like I said, this is my first one. I've been watching other people on YouTube do it, and I really wanted to give it a try. Oops. It's definitely a little challenging to figure out that construction and what you're going to use to decorate. And oh, there we go. Okay, so that's going to be drying. I'm going to move this aside and put that away and save this in case I need it for later. Okay, so I'll let those dry and then I'll finish those off afterwards. So let's put these, thinking I'm going to round the corners. So with this project, use what you have. If you don't have a corner rounder, you don't have to round the corners. Or you can use your scissors and just do it that way. So tool-wise, I am going to use what I already have. What I'm not going to use is, the pretty digital papers or like paper pads from Stampin' Up! Or Tim Holtz or whatnot. I'm going to use, like I said, what I can find that would have been thrown away. So I'm going to put these aside for when I'm ready for that next part. Okay, what else do I have here? So I have these cute little packaging pieces, and they all have this little flippy thing here. Well, this one has an opening like that. It's awful cute, little flippies, and some of them are very pretty on the back. Yeah, check these out. Isn't that gorgeous? So I think I'm going to make 2 more little notepads there. And these, I might turn into notepads too, but I'm going to stick with these first. So, paper-wise, I have some more of this packaging paper, and actually all of these are either leftovers from other projects, or when you get those big sheets of packaging inside like an Amazon box, there's always they're all perforated, and they're all about, I think, 8 inches wide. Yeah, I think they're like perfectly 8 inches wide. But there's always the cut end, so I take it apart and I save those for scraps. And these are good for notebooks. So I'm trying to use them all up and not waste any of it. Although I do have some that are already pre-cut. They might actually just work fine. I might have to trim them a little, but maybe not. They might work out just perfect. I think so. So that's a little thick. That's a little thick. I'll do 2. There's that color, that color. Do I have any thinner ones? Yes, they're a little shorter, but that's okay. Might be a little too wide, but I can trim that. No, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. There's 3, 4. Let's do 5 sheets each. But it's 5 sheets that are doubled over, so that makes for 10 pages in our little notepad. So I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna definitely have to trim it down. Let's see. Let's trim this one down, and I will do it. Ooh, this way. So, trying to keep it quick and simple. Oops, come on, move over. Without too much fuss. There. Let's see, how do the rest of the pieces fit in there? They'll fit in good that way. Might be a little long. Let's trim up. Oops. I think that one. Let's see, how's that working now? There we go. And this piece. So I've got 1, 2, 3. This is 4. Kind of like that wonky edge. Let's see. And besides, this has got a tear in it, so I'm gonna take it down right there. It's kind of fun. And another one. Let's get rid of that torn edge. So there's really no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just kind of moving along here. Just slapping stuff together and hoping it turns out good. So, I do like that though. Kind of a little raggedy notepad, right? So what I think I'll do is staple it together here. In 2 spots. And then we can glue it down. Or put 2 little holes in it, tie it, and kind of like the idea that you can lift that up to utilize the paper better. So I think what I will do is glue it down, backside down. It really doesn't give you as much paper. Although I guess it doesn't matter. It's kind of cool the way that it is. So I think I'm just going to glue it then. And we'll use a glue that's a little bit quicker, so I don't have to wait for downtime. And in actuality, the other little pieces in here could be torn out a little deeper, but there's our little notepad. So, oh, we can also, yeah, cute. So there's one, and that way you don't have the staple marks, although I guess I don't mind the staple marks. And actually, you know what, I might put them staples in anyways. just for secure, to make it secure. All right, see, I do change my mind like a lot, guys. It's all good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in one right here and one right here. There. And I want to make sure that those are down tight so that you don't rub on your fingers. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so there's one little notepad. Excellent. What's the other one? Here's the other one. So let's do the same thing. We're going to make another little notepad. Let's see how everything is looking. Oops, that goes this way. So, does this guy fit in there? It's a little wide, so actually he's a little short too, isn't he? Let's do this first. Move up here. I just realized I'm probably half off the monitor. Okay, sorry about that. I'll try to keep it. That's what I get for having this messy desk. Okay, so that one now fits. So there's 1, 2, 3. That one fits just fine. 4. And that one's a little wide, so there we go. So let's put these guys together. These hold both handles. There. I like that. So now that I know what I'm doing on this one, I will go straight to the stapler. And right above that letter and right above that letter. Excellent. And then I will press these down. Oh, here. This handle's a little more sturdy. There we go. Okay, so there we go. I got 2 cute little notepads made out of packaging. Okay, then I've got this tea box here. So it was a yoga detox. Yeah, something like this. And I cut it down just for storage. But I was thinking instead of cutting it up even more, I might actually use it as, I don't know, some type of a card that, you know, opens up in 3 ways, like an insert for the journal. So that's going to be too much there if I want to do it this way, so I will cut off. Let's see if I want to go. Is one of them in better shape than the other? No, they're both pretty bad. They're both in rough shape. Let's cut off this one. Okay, and then I'm going to cut off this little top tab. I'm going to hang on to these because they still have a pretty design on them. I could still use them for decorating maybe. So I want to use it so that it folds as a tri-fold. I don't mind that little foldy piece. Although I guess I could take that off too, why not? I don't think it's going to enhance it anyway. Yeah, I think that's cute. And then I can make it so that there's a little notepad or a place to write, maybe little pockets, and then we'll do a little tie on there or something. So there's one, or maybe a paper clip. I know I got a bunch of paper clips, including some very rusty ones. Oh, actually I have these too. I will use this. I'll use a paper clip. Maybe I'll do that. So I think I want to do something similar with this piece. Just trying to see if take off that glue. It's pretty tight on there. Oh, that's not so bad. Oops. Ah, that one ended up ripping. Let's see if I can reveal some more of the pretty design. This one, maybe a little bit. Okay. Some of it. Okay. So I'm thinking something similar though as well, where it folds and folds and folds over. But that means I'm going to cut off these little tabs. So now this stuff I'm making now isn't necessarily going to all go in the same journal. I've got 2 journals to fill now, so I might put one half of this tea box in one journal and the other half in the other journal. Okay, so cute. So I am thinking definitely I can trim it up, clean it up a little bit. I like this. I think I'll definitely put something to attach that. It's awful pretty on the outside, but for now, a paper clip just to keep it in place. A little compact. There we go. All right, so let me see what time we have in. Oh boy, almost 40 minutes already. Wow. So all we've done in 40 minutes is, it takes longer than you think it does. I did decide on the cover piece. Let's see, these are almost dry. I did decide on these little notepads that I'm gonna probably put the same paper that I did in here, but I do have some other papers. I'm gonna look around and see what I can find. I've got some other things that I've saved from the burn pile. That is a good possibility. And then we've got these 2 little notepads. And these 2 little inserts, trifold inserts that are going to go in. So these still need to finish drying. So I'm going to put these aside because they are not yet dry. There. Let's see. There's some pretty easy, straightforward pieces. I mean, for tags, I'm thinking right now just kind of insert type stuff. So these are definitely inserts. That little notepad's an insert. Oh, I know what we could do. And one more. Let's do one more thing. Let's do an envelope insert, and let's use this here, which is that calendar from 2013. Let's make a few envelopes. Got some real pretty flowers. Oop, that just tore out too, didn't I? Yeah, I don't know if I want to turn that into an envelope. Is one of these loose? That one's loose. That one's loose. That would make a pretty envelope. Yeah, let's do those two, since they're already torn out. So let's see what size we're working with. The shortest side is 8 1/4. So I'm going to get my envelope punch board. And you don't have to use an envelope punch board. I just have it, so I'm going to use it. And let's see, if I had paper size that was 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, I could make a 4 by 6, but that's awful big. Let's see. How big is my journal? That would hold a 4 by 6. Let's look at the other journal. Will that hold a 4 by 6? 4. Yes, they both will. So I'm going to make 2 envelopes. 4 by 6. There we go. 4 1/4 size paper. So I need to cut this down to 8 1/4. And I want to get the most amount of the flowers in there. So it's 8 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and just take off a piece here. Let's say about that much. Let's say about that much. 3/4 of an inch. Did I do that straight? Not too bad. And I need to go eight 1/4 over. There's the pencil. 8 1/4. And let's see if I can line this up. I love the grid on this ruler, and that it's clear. It makes so much easier, and you don't even have to worry too much about, in some cases, measuring. So I'm a lazy measurer. Okay, so line that up. There's that. There's that. I think nope. I think I'm good. All right. So let's just double check. 8 1/4. 8 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and cut this to match. Gosh, it's so pretty. I don't even know. Try to get those buds in there as best I can. So I'm going to line it up. Like this. Looks good. And I'm going to tear it like that. Keep it together. There we go. And I like using the calendar pieces or pages for envelopes, especially when they're big florals like this. Okay, so this is suggesting to score it at 3 3/8. So yes, I think 3 3/8. Yeah, we'll do that. 3 3/8. So 3 1, 2, 3/8. So I'm just gonna lightly score it because this paper is not real thick, so just a nice indication of where that is gonna need to be. Line it up, punch, and score. My other shirt keeps popping up. And there. And last one. There we go. Cool. I think that will work. That's going to make a real pretty envelope. So I'm going to do the same thing. I think if this ends up being the long side, then let's do this way. Okay. 3 3/8. Go. And one more here. I think this works. Cool. So I'm going to put this away. And let's do a quick fold. There. And there's that one. All right, so I'm going to round the edge. I like to see what I'm doing. There we go. And then on this part, I'm just gonna oops. Clean up that edge there. There, and then I just need to glue it together. But there is an envelope. Excellent. And then there's this one. So I'll do the same thing. I'll cut. This is going to be my flap. And there we go. Oops. There we go. And excellent. And that'll get glued down. Awful pretty. Yeah, these are going to be beautiful envelopes. Cool, and they should both fit right into my journals. All right, excellent. So, oops, we've got a few little things. We need the envelopes, the trifold inserts, the little notepads, and then I at least got these started to make little notebooks out of. So we'll finish these off in the next section. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in part 4. Bye.